네, 안녕하십니까. 자, 오늘 서머 쇼케이스 2026년 중에 퓨처 게임 쇼를 볼 겁니다. 이것도 꽤 큼직한 이제 게임 쇼 중 하나죠. 바로 보도록 하겠습니다. 볼륨 이 정도면 충분하겠지? 아하, 잠시만요. 소리가 이쪽으로. 몇 개는 중복되는 게 있겠지?
Hello, you gorgeous people, and welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. I'm Troy Baker, man of a million video games, or roughly thereabout. But most
호스트네.
recently, I got to play Higgs Monahan in Death Stranding 2, Jack Pepper and Mouse PI for Hire, and of course, Indiana Jones.
Are you
인디아나
going to do the
존스.
theme tune throughout?
Yep.
Great. I'm Alex Wilton Regan, and you probably know me better
Alex
as the female
Wilton
Inquisitor in Dragon Age Inquisition,
Regan.
Alt Cunningham in Cyberpunk, and Leia in Liza P. Overture.
And?
And I'm also Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider games.
뉴 툼레이더
She
게임.
is.
알고는
is
있습니다.
back, people, and that
봤죠?
is video game heritage right there.
Well, more on that later in the show, but that does make us two archaeologists on one stage.
BAFTA-nominated archaeologist.
BAFTA nominated. You've never won, though, have you? Have you?
No, Alex, I haven't.
이
Thank you
퓨처
for
게임
bringing
쇼가
it up.
좀 더 가벼운 느낌으로
about what
이렇게
we're going to
진행되는 걸로 알고
The next
있는데
90
맞지?
minutes?
We're going to be showing you
매년
trailers,
보는 건데도 헷갈리네.
lots and lots of exclusive trailers, and with the help of their
디볼버
hardworking
다이렉트
developers,
마냥?
we're going to be diving deep into some of the most exciting upcoming games.
As well as our usual ones to watch, we've also got an extended gameplay reveal for the sci-fi RPG Exodus.
Which you will not want to miss. And if you want to keep track of all these little buried treasures Alex and I are going to be talking about today, then you should head on over to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page where you can find and wishlist every
스팀
game in
페이지에
today's
이제
show.
퓨처
And you can
게임
also
그게
visit
뜬다고?
gamesradar.com after we wrap up for tons of follow-up coverage on the eye-catching games that are coming at you very, very soon.
Oh, you did the dual pistols thing.
It's like automatic now.
I get it. Speaking of, I think the stage is itching for a little bit of a lighting change. Whoa, there it is.
월드
As you can see
프리미엄
behind
이게
me, this
그거거든.
means it's time
최초
for our
공개.
very first. Take it away, Alex.
World premiere.
이제 처음이 이제 중요하거든요. 게임 쇼는.
Come and get it! Oh, shit! Okay, so, funny story. There was this guy
일단 좀비
who
게임.
was stuck in the middle of the apocalypse. Whoa! Oh, shit! You know, just a pretty barbecue time, baby! Totally holding it together. Freddy here, Freddy there, Fred. Yep. He
뭔
was
게임이지?
doing great. All he wanted to do was just find one living, breathing human being, for crying out loud. Down here, goddammit! Was that too much to ask?
We can solve this problem once and
They're trying to make a vaccine. Hey there, you want to come? He did find some friends.
걔 보니까 약간 나는 전설이라는 느낌 난다.
And then this guy showed up. Great name, questionable fashion sense.
으아! 약간 데스라이징 비슷하기도 하고요.
Fred, bada bing, bada bam, bada boom. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Damn, we're good. You getting all this, buddy? The guy in the story?
아리조나
That's me.
선샤인.
Whoa, hold on. Oh, the cavalry is here.
Arizona Sunshine is a flat-screen remake of the beloved VR game of the same name, built from the ground up by its developers. It's coming soon to PC and consoles.
And now it is time for a closer look at War Dogs
VR도
from Team
나온다는
17.
뜻이지.
It's a 100-player tactical shooter with a keen focus on teamwork, fortification, and destruction.
이거는 월드 프리미엄 아니고요. Fight from one control zone. 세 팀이 싸운다는 뜻인데. 약간 점령전 느낌으로 가지 않을까? 근데 배틀로얄은 아니래요. 뭐야 이 파밍도 되고 100명의 플레이어 택티컬 근데 배틀로얄은 아니라고 하는데 점령전
War
같아
Dogs is
근데.
coming to a screen near you later this year, but the good news is you can wishlist it right now on Steam.
Okay, in our next game, you play as a former detective who visits an isolated place where all
Dublin.
is not as it seems.
Been there. Wonder if there's a girl named Elizabeth involved.
There isn't.
Okay. Here is a brand new trailer for The Pines.
더 핀이 아니라 더 파인츠.
Hopeless, helpless, heartless, worthless. Why didn't you move faster, think harder, be smarter? Why
Didn't you help me?
예? 이거 어쨌든 공포 게임인가?
Good
Hello.
evening, Mr. Walker. How are the first few days in the Pines treating you?
Oh, but you don't want to go into the forest, dearie.
뭐지? 이 클리시 같은 게임?
What the fuck is happening here?
Everyone is fucking crazy.
See that? That's mine. And that, also mine. And I won't part with any of it.
Including you.
여기에 너가 포함된 거다. 약간 정신 나간 마을에 들어간 것 같은데. 네, 시원스럽게 이제 공포 게임에서 클리셰를 비틀어서 마을 자체를 그냥 도륙내
And The
버렸는데.
Pines is coming to PC in 2027.
And I am excited. Talk to me, Alex. What's up next?
We've got an exclusive interview about Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves, the latest installment in Bandai Namco's legendary simulation franchise.
에이스 컴뱃.
You'll be the greatest ace pilot this war will ever know.
요즘 저 보라 색깔 머리가 많이
Hello, I'm
나오던데.
Kono. I'm the brand director of the Ace Combat series.
이거는
I'm Shimawato. I'm the producer of Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves, the game that
저
allows you
봤었는데,
to
이거.
fulfill your longing for the skies. The game starts when the Federation of Central Usia has been invaded by Sotua, and the capital city has been lost to their forces. The protagonist wakes up on the emergency boat on the sea and is saved by the battleship
이거 썸머 게임
Endurance.
페스트 첫 번째
After
날에
reuniting
봤었는데.
with your team, you are then immediately forced into another life or death fight against the Sotua forces. This is the story of saving the country that you come from, which is the victim of great destruction.
Keep it coming. Maybe they're not that sturdy.
썸머 게임.
The protagonist and this
근데
legendary
저는
pilot
뭐지?
fight side by side, providing great hope for the
에이스
country. But in
컴뱃은
fact, that
유명하다고
legend is
들었는데
fake. He's a fake presence that's been propped up to really motivate the country. In the next phase in the story,
그
the
밖은 모르겠네.
protagonist and this legendary pilot
아,
go
이거
into
소니
battle
스테이트 오브
together,
플레이에서 봤구나.
resulting in the Wing of Thieves getting shot down. After his death, this role gets passed down to the protagonist. So the central theme is living up to this duty that is cast upon you to take on that responsibility.
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief features a new type of enemy for the series, the land battleship. The idea came from our art director and mecha designer, Kano. He said it's exactly like Godzilla landing on the city and causing huge destruction. When that idea was presented to them, they actually said, "Oh no, this is not good." But after they started working on it, it all made sense, and then it created that great visual. We've also changed the way targets take damage in this iteration. Prior to Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief, the damage you dealt needed to be hit directly onto the target, otherwise it wouldn't have counted. So this chain destruction accumulates this damage, and any small accumulations would actually result in a bigger destruction later on. And you'll see this as you play, so it's very exciting. Ace Combat 8 Wings of
잠깐만요.
Thief
6월
will
두
be
번째
released
주가
on
언제지?
PlayStation 5,
이번 주네.
Xbox Series X and
목요일
S,
날에
and Steam
닌텐도
on the 2nd
다이렉트가
of
할 수
October
있다는
2026.
These guys belong to you, Rex.
이거 보고 PC 게이밍 쇼도 보고 엑스박스도 봐야 되죠. 볼 거 많아요.
Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thief is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
And we are heading backstage now.
Oh, good. I could use for a cup of
No,
coffee.
Troy. Babe. The backstage.
리라메 3.
It's the new DLC for Little Nightmares
Backstage.
3.
Oh, right. I imagine it's got what? Horrors?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smiling producers with their
근데
clipboards,
이것도
sweaty cheese plate.
나온다고는 알고 있죠.
Or an evil puppeteer and an army of shadow monsters would make a bit more sense.
와, 리틀 나이트메어도
let's
이제
see that.
10년 된 거 알아요? 이 게임이 10년 됨. 뭐지? 얼굴을 가렸어요 일단. 어? 제가 이 편의 주인공인가?
And the backstage is a brand new DLC for Little Nightmares 3.
Where you can explore the dark underbelly
아니구나.
of the
리라메
carnival in
2는
solo or co-op.
So you really should reach out to your most fearless friend ASAP because it is launching on June 12th for PC and consoles.
All right, now it is time to check out Engine Fall, a post-apocalyptic extraction shooter set on a series
다른
of
거구나.
colossal megatrain.
It's like Snowpiercer with crafting.
Ah.
아, 딱 보니까 주인공이 바뀌는 시스템이구나. 휴머니티 라스트 서바이벌스 라이드 스틸 무엇을 통해? 탐험 팀 채굴 빌드 개조 레이드. 이거 러스트 같은 게임인가? 엔진 풀.
Make your way to first class, which is the only way that Troy Baker
Engine
travels.
Full. True.
When Engine Full arrives on Steam later this year, and if you cannot wait that long, there's a playtest coming for you on June 8th.
Now, before we move on
Your
to our
pilot
next
test?
game, let's talk about our
오늘이네.
partnership with GOG, the DRM-free games platform.
We've joined forces so that FGS viewers can get 15% off the entire GOG catalog with our discount code FGS15.
You do have to be a new user, and the offer is only valid for the next 7 days. So, get to browsing and fill your boots with some good old games.
And don't forget the not so old games that are on there either. Okay, let's check in on the upcoming remake of Gothic, a genre-defining RPG from the early 2000s.
from
Now, if
the
you
early.
like medieval adventures like Kingdom Come Deliverance or The Witcher, this
골딕
next one
리메이크. 이것도
definitely
봤죠?
for you.
Brothers, the time is finally here.
이거 2000년도 거 리메이크한 거라고?
I know it's been difficult, confused, and desperate for hope in a place where there is none.
이거 소울류 게임보다는 RPG에 좀 가까울 것 같은데.
All these years,
물론
the
소울류도
unbelievers
RPG인데.
mocked you for your faith. But do you know what I see? I see strength. I see
마법이
men who
있으니까.
live for a higher purpose. Men who, like me, have seen the glorious age the sleeper will usher into this world once he awakens. Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
Gothic 1 Remake is out now on PC and console, so go check it out after the show.
Okay, now for something a
쇼
little
끝나면은
different. You have
정발
definitely
됐으니까
heard
찾아보래요.
Sky,
한번
Children of Light,
찾아볼까?
the cozy MMO from the makers of Journey.
Well, we are pleased to reveal today that they're
Vinci?
creating a brand new game experience based on the life and legacy of the legendary painter Vincent van Gogh, which is
와, 53,000원?
Let's take a look at this Van Gogh MMO, shall we?
빈센트 반 고흐 거네. 애초에 이런 류의 영화가 있지 않았나? From the Maker 저니 제작사가 만든 아니 도와준 그런 느낌? 이 친구 어디서 많이 봤는데? 아니 다 전이 그 주인공처럼 생겨가지고 이거 콜라본가? 그건 아니네. 가 맞네. 이 스카이라는 게임에서 이 빈센트 반 고흐 그 테마를 한
Sky
뭔가가
Children of
나오는
the
것
Light
같은데요.
Vincent van Gogh experience launches on the 17th of July and includes an in-game gallery featuring some of the artist's most beloved paintings.
I learned something today.
Okay, it's time to take a peek at Halloween the game.
We've got a first look at a single-player campaign where you play as Michael Myers himself. Are you?
Oh, yeah, baby.
마이클 마이어스. 나도 저 소리 내고 싶었는데.
Evil inside him.
Okay, back inside, everyone.
Let's go, Myers.
Fueled by his rage, I shudder to think what he might be capable of.
Since when do they let them wander around?
관음의 정석.
I knew what would come next. Every soul unfortunate enough to cross Michael's path would suffer. No one knew of the evil that
이
was
소리
walking
잘
among
만들었어.
them. Unreasoning, relentless, evil. But sometimes I think the truth was something much more terrible. I wonder if perhaps Michael is able to actually move through shadows.
이 클래식한 소리. 9월 8일. 근데 이것도 대바대잖아.
Play through Michael Myers' origin story when Halloween the Game lands on PC and consoles this September 8th.
Next up, we've got the launch trailer for Realm of Ink, an indie action roguelite with a brushstroke art style.
나 이 게임
This feeling
이 정도면
as if I've arrived at this moment
찜은 안 내요.
time and time again.
인디 게임인데 중국에서 만든 거죠, 아무래도.
I'll be the one to choose my destiny. Thank you very much.
약간 하데스 느낌의 게임.
My blade needs sharpening. Your skull should do the trick.
Quite a curious little thing.
Either clear the path or I'll clear right through you.
잘 봤습니다.
Realm of Ink is out now.
Go
away!
이런 게임 옛날에 있었는데. 낯설지 않는 맛이다. 초딩들이 좋아할 것 같아.
I won't leave without Lyra. I need to find her.
더스크 페이드 8월 13일.
Shatter the shackles of time when Dusk Fade lands on PC and consoles later this year.
Now, we all remember Cairn, don't we? It's a Death Stranding-style trek of a deadly mountain range, one limb at a time. And good news if you're a fan, as we've got the exclusive release date trailer for the game's first free DLC.
케일은 이거 등반 게임. 아니 뭐 때문에 올라가려고 하는 거지?
On the Trail is a free DLC expansion for Ken, and it's coming soon to PC and PS5.
All right, folks, our next game is like It Takes Two, but on wheels.
You play as a pair of dinky RC cars, solving puzzles and unraveling mysteries in a rather strange laboratory.
Here is the latest trailer for Wheelmates.
휠메이트.
Folks, the rhythm isn't just
이거 이테이크 투 제작진이 만든 건가? 아닌가?
It's the weaving of two minds into one. Remember, you're two pieces of one puzzle. Go!
우와 재밌어 보인다. 윙. 그냥 사람이랑 자동차랑 바뀐 느낌?
Wait, where am I?
진짜 별게 다 나오네.
Wheelmates is launching later this year, so you can check it out with a friend in tow.
And now for something completely different. We've got a cinematic trailer for the anime shooter WTF, which stands for
Waifu Tactical Force.
Oh. Don't you just
What the
love
fuck이
acronyms?
아니고 와이프 택티컬 포스.
Status green. Don't go dying on me before the final phase. Stay still. I hate messy data. Seems like I get no days off.
그냥 캐주얼 게임 같은데요? 근데 총의 반동은 별로 없어 보인다. 이런 게임 있었잖아, 던지라고. 옛날 우리나라 건즈 느낌 나요. 에이펙스류 게임도 아니야.
Like I wouldn't notice a helicopter in my airspace. I'll let my little friend handle this.
캠. 10년 전에 나왔으면 이 게임이 잘 됐을까?
Grab some friends and jump into the live playtest for Waifu Tactical Force after the show. There's a new movement system to check out and 10 playable characters.
My goodness. Now, even the most hardy adventurers need to take a step back from time to time, so we're going to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers. You watch these, while we'll be back in a jiffy, which is a relative metric of time, I believe.
Greetings, my minions.
아, 뱀서류 게임 나왔네요.
Shall we dominate the world together?
아, 이 게임 데모로 있었지 않았나?
I'm feeling quite passionate. And this is only the beginning. Let's unleash our necromantic rage.
네크로맨서. 약간 스플래툰 같았어요. 이거 옛날 게임 아닌가? 아!
Keep your chin up. To see you.
Seek your beloved. 뭐야? 저게 뭔 게임이야? 공중 러스트 아닌가요, 이거? 이 게임 있잖아, 원래. 얼리 액세스로 있지 않았나요? Forever Kids 업데이트.
Okay. What's going on here?
It's like we're in the future or something.
Mind yourself, Troy. Don't wipe out.
플래그마타 생각난다.
Right, got it. Because this set is inspired by the anti-gravity racers. I got it. Well, while we
Laser?
solve this
달-
little temporal anomaly, here's AGXGP.
개빨라. 시속도 보나? 약간 테일즈 런너 같기도 하고요, 게임이. 여기 그냥 사람이 달리고 있는 그것만 있으면 테일즈 런너 아니야? 야, 보다 보니까 어지럽다. 근데 트랙은 되게 단순하다. 약간 미리 점프해야 돼.
AGXGP is coming soon to PC, so add it to your wish list and make sure you check out the demo, which is coming on Monday.
옛날에 퓨처 게임 쇼가 이 정도로 영향가가 없지 않았는데 아직까지 건질 만한 게 하나도 없다는 게 좀 전혀 퓨처하지가 않아요.
I'm listening.
But you're stuck inside a haunted music school.
There it is.
And all the teachers are trying to kill you.
Classic.
Welcome, welcome. We are absolutely thrilled to have you here at Harmonic Heights.
Fred, no matter what happens, I want you to know I always loved you.
호.
Hello?
You're in Harmonic Heights, Fred. The school. Things always look strange here.
Oh, Fred! I was wondering when you'd finally find time to pay me a visit. The only way for a student to leave Harmonic Heights is
애들 게임은 아닌 것 같은데.
Scattered around the school are talent canisters, each containing the very essence of brilliance and potential.
What are these things?
I don't know, Fred. Nobody does.
You've given me no choice. You made me do this.
리듬? 리듬 게임은 아닌데 뭐지?
Now run along.
Don't fret, it's a world of mystery. Don't fret, strum along and you will see. Don't fret, doesn't matter what you wanna be, and even though you're gonna die, don't fret.
엥?
C sharp
Don't
or
fret.
B flat. That's a drum joke in Don't Fret.
Mark your calendars for that one. And now it's time for another one of our world premiere.
And this one is a side-scrolling
world
platformer
premiere.
starring a very beloved Belgian comic book character. Let's check it out.
Ooh.
뭔가 소닉 같은 느낌. 소닉인데? 소닉인데? 뭐지? 저 코코? 영화 코코에서 나온 해골바가지 같은 느낌. 동키콩 같기도 하고.
Marsupilami 2
느낌이.
Salsa Colombia, try saying that one 10 times, is coming soon. So wishlist it now whilst I'm fixing my twisted tongue.
And in the meantime, there is a brand new trailer for Ding Hai, the Ocean Pillar, an RPG roguelike where you face off against demons and ancient gods.
老君，你这破炉子，这回又整出啥鬼东西啊？
此帖将立三主，老道赐名
무슨 게임이지 이번엔?
定海神针帖。
一覆雨，治水已10年，却突然音讯全无。天穹之水忽又倾泻而下，究竟发生何事？
약간 디아블로류 게임인가? 핵앤슬래시 게임류 같긴 해요. 아.
Ding Hai, the Ocean Pillar, is coming soon. Now tell me, what's next, Troy?
Well, we've got our first ones to watch deep dive of the summer showcase, which is where we take out our little trowels, lift the topsoil, and gently brush the dirt off of a game that the internet is raving about.
Oh, it's just like real archaeology.
You know.
But with less paperwork.
True.
And what better place to start than the golden age of piracy with the helps from our very talented
어쌔신
friends at
크리드
Ubisoft.
해적
Let's
버전.
dive into the world of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
Black Flag.
Hi, I'm Richard Knight. I'm the game director for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced with Ubisoft Singapore. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is the old experience you know and love. Edward and his tales in the Caribbean of assassins and pirates, but modernized with today's technology and gameplay. The latest version of Anvil has helped us a lot, both in terms of visuals. We now have ray tracing and global illumination, but it's also a big deal for us in terms of gameplay too, with night and day affecting your stealth. There's weather that can affect your visibility, both in the ocean and on ground. What's changed with parkour and movement is that we've brought forward the game to the new standards that you've seen with AC Shadows and the recent updates. There's ejects, Edward can jump, and it just makes for a much smoother experience. A lot of the new gameplay with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced involves these new officers that you can find and recruit. When you first run into Lucy, she's a wanted criminal, and you'll just hear it as you're walking around Havana that there's money on her head, right? Which is,
근데 진짜 어쌔신 크리드는 2년마다 한 번씩 내는 것
And
같은데요.
as you find her, she's got this whole plot line involving her family and the family fortune, and she would love to work with you, but if you can't deal with her problems, she's not going to help you with yours.
You don't mince words, do you? I suppose I could look around, see what needs doing.
So each of those characters has a story to tell. And on top of that, we also have a new tale involving Blackbeard, which, for fans of Blackbeard, to learn a little bit more about him and Edward and how things turned out in the game, I think will be really exciting.
Were you attacked? Other way round. It were Blackbeard who struck first. Opened fire on a British man-o'-war, the pillock.
When we were going to remake Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we had to focus on something, and that focus was Edward's story. If we can't nail Edward's story, there's no room for anything else. And so we put everything possible into nailing that. So we still have a modern-day gameplay and story to tell, but it's now kind of in the name. It's not just Black Flag Remake, it's Black Flag Resynced.
패딩이 있어.
Right? So we're
근데
the next
어쌔신 같진
modern AC,
않고요.
and so our modern day continues from what players might have seen in Shadows.
그냥 해적
brought back
같아요.
the underwater diving sections from the original game, where you take the diving bell and you see how beautiful the Caribbean can be when you're underwater. But the other thing we've added is now you can swim anywhere, just like in
상어한테
any
물리는데?
modern AC game. So sometimes there's treasure to find, certain quests. You know, there could be a certain cave you're looking for, but it's also just about freedom of approach. Sometimes to get to a certain island or a certain location, maybe you can't find the right place to get to with the jackdaw, or you just want to take a shortcut and just go swimming. It's kind of up to you.
Captain's gone over!
So with combat, we've gone back to the basics and we've come up with a new system that fits more of the modern sensibilities. It's more skill-based, it can still quick and brutal if you know how to play, but it's also something that works well for players who learn how to play. The core with us with naval
뭐지?
gameplay was to keep that spirit that it had from the original. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we added a little bit more now with officer abilities that add cool things like the ability to brace perfectly and take out a lot of damage. And also the new alternate weapons, which allow you, while you're aiming, to switch between weapon modes with different ranges and damage, so that you can kind of
나도 이런
adjust
거
to the
해보고
fight
싶다.
rather than have to fight everyone the same way. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming out on July 9th for PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on July 9th, later this year.
We were doing so well.
That was at least tasteful.
If you say so.
Speaking of taste, if your appetite for the 7 Seas is still yet to be salted, I'll stop. You can find out even more about that one by checking out the hands-on preview over on GamesRadar.com.
Now, we've got a very special treat for the blasphemous fans among us. Let's take a look.
Among Us. 이거 게임 원래 있는 거잖아.
This castle has a life of its own.
오.
Greater than that which still beats in my own heartbroken chest.
야, 캐슬베니아 느낌 난다. 오, 처형신 살벌하네.
Let the curtain fall.
투네 투.
That's right, Blasphemous 2, The Third Sin, is a free content update that adds an entire area to the game.
And it's out now, so you can play it. And let's be honest, with all the new enemies, probably die a lot. Right after the show.
Best of luck. Okay, Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns, was revealed during our spring showcase earlier this year. But we've got a first look at gameplay coming at you right now.
Defender of the Crown.
Decide a kingdom's fate when Defender of the Crown returns, featuring the original strategic adventure and new ways to play. Retro Mode presents the complete 1986 edition of the game, preserved in all
뭐야,
its
옛날
glory. Classic Mode adds modern refinements, renewed clarity and polish. And introducing
Kingdom
Mode, a brand new roguelike of dice, decks, and destiny. Forge your battle-ready deck and cast your fate into the fray. Chart your rise to rule all of England as you go on campaign to outwit your rivals.
땅 먹기
Unlock
게임.
new tactics and new dice to strengthen your claim to the throne. 3 modes, 1 legendary experience. Defender of the Crown. Wishlist now.
원래 주사위 게임인가?
Defender of the Crown, The Legend Returns. Lands on PC and consoles later this year. So, get it on your wish lists pronto.
And I think I'll handle the British accents from now on. Okay, Troy?
Aw.
Sticking with the historical theme, here's some exciting news about the period
American
shooter Hold Fast, Nations at War.
hold fast.
Don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes.
미국 국가가 나오네. 캬, 미국뽕 찬다.
Hold Fast, American Revolution. Releasing June 11th.
미국 대 영국.
Play early for exclusive rewards at holdfastgame.com.
재밌어 보이냐?
American Revolution is a free expansion
미국인들이
for
환장할
Hold
것 같은
Fast Nations
느낌.
at War, and it's launching on June 11th for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. That is just a mere few days away. My goodness. Visit holdfastgame.com for more info.
Now, let's check out the release date trailer for They Will Come, a steampunk stealth game
They
set
Will
on
Come.
a vast airship.
Benjamin, are you there?
Yes, I'm scared.
I don't even fully understand why I made it. Maybe it was the power of the idea. I guess I pursued it as a failsafe for the future, to be used in fighting enemies of this dark world we know.
뭐지?
Your mother always said
약간 끄트홀로 느낌도 나면서.
they will come. Forgive me, my son. I have doomed us all.
SCP 느낌도 나면서.
Your family is captured.
The device must be mine, boy.
Did you hear that, boy? Give up, or people will start to die. Defense cannons on the Endeavor are down. The attack has been successful.
뭔 게임이지? 멀티 게임 같긴 한데. 게임팝 스튜디오.
They
에서
will come
만드는
heads to
거래요.
Steam in July, but you can wishlist it right now. What have you got for us next, Alex?
Well, it is that time again, Troy. We have another
월드
premiere
프리미엄.
for a cosmic city builder where you
아,
craft
작년에
thriving
프레그마타가
habitats
나왔던 걸로 알고
to
있는데
rescue
퓨처 게임스에서
animals. Oh.
Welcome to Bioden, a cozy management game
코지
where you will
게임이네.
build a self-sustaining network of structures, all working in harmony to bring extinct animals back to life. You've been sent on this planet by your guild with one purpose: to restore it. Your arrival on this wounded planet will be one of discovery and exploration. Resources are scattered across the land. Search for them, as each one is essential. As your colony takes shape, your buildings will need power and sometimes water. Connect them together, weave a network across the land. But plan with care. Every structure you place carries a cost, nudging pollution upward,
뭐야 저게?
going against the very mission you're here to fulfill.
일단
The planet won't heal through structures alone. Bring species together, help them settle, and let the cycle of life begin again. Inside your dome, you'll welcome back dozens of extraordinary species, each one with its own needs.
아,
Gather DNA
약간
samples, place your cocoons,
동물들이 도만에 있고 외계행성 주변 자원 끌어다 써서
each decision, even small, has an impact on your planet.
동물을 지키는 게임 같긴 한데
restored and brought back to life.
이런 류 게임 결국 결말을 못 보잖아.
Is waiting for your arrival.
하지만 주변을 정화시킬 수
Wishlist
있다고?
the game and play the demo now on Steam.
Bring nature back to life in BioEden, which is coming soon to PC.
Now, those of you in the Lovecraftian loop will know that the Sinking City 2 is
Lovecraft?
just over the horizon, looking all brooding
The
and
Sinking City
mysterious.
2.
Just like my co-host Troy.
Really?
Absolutely not, darling.
Oh.
Well,
죄송. Here's the release date trailer where you'll find out when you can finally dive into the flooded survival horror adventure.
아칸. 근데 저희가 원도 안 해봐가지고 기괴하다 기괴해. 오케이. 기다려봐. 더 싱킹 시티 1이 평가 좀 볼게요.
Just a few short weeks away, and there's a demo available to play right now on Steam.
So go check it out. Just don't listen to the call of the void whilst you're in there. Pro tip.
이거 리마스터도 있네.
As we get a world premiere up next.
이거 꽤 오래된
Is an attempt
게임이었구나.
to revive that golden era of early skateboard games. You know, when Tony Hawk was at the peak of his powers.
And who better to tell you about it than Stair Meyer, one of the world's most talented modern skaters and an Olympic hopeful to boot.
Hey Future Game Show, I'm Sarah Meyer, also known as Surf Sarah. Skateboarding is my life and I love it with my whole heart, so I'm super excited to share Skate Sarah with you today. A brand new arcade skateboarding game inspired by the golden era of skate games. So this is the world premiere of Skate Sarah. Check it out.
월드 프리미엄. 아 모델링을 저 누님은 쓰신 거 맞아?
Wishlists at the ready because Skate Stair is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
Now, how's about an exclusive trailer for a new expansion coming up for one of my personal favorites?
또 새로운 거
Time for
나오나?
another run at
물 좀
Vampire
가져오겠습니다.
Hi, I'm Luca Galante. Accidentally made Vampire Survivors, and I'm running Ponko. I made this expansion of Vampire Survivors called Emerald Diorama that was very expensive to make, but we gave away to the players for free. And so I started to
저는 뱀서류 게임을
some spin-offs.
뭐야?
I tried
아니구나.
to get in touch with other teams, indie developers, to see if they were interested in working on some of these spin-offs. One of these we released just a little while ago as Vampire Crawlers. It's a game based on
카드 게임은 해보고 싶긴
play
해.
at your own pace. Play your cards effectively as slowly or as fast as you can. I got a lot of other ideas, but there's definitely more
뱀서 그 이거 뭐야?
seen the success of
카드 게임 한번 해볼까?
and that it paid off to effectively try and to do something unusual, but always following the same idea at the end of the day, which is that I am the first player of my own games. I need my own games to be fun to myself first. So I want to make these other games and wanted to find a new name for them effectively. So again, I tried to grab survivors, think of something stupid, and that's how Survivathon came up, which is short for Survive
일단 장바구니에 넣고.
Very soon we're going to see the first game in this lineup, and people should expect a game like Vampire Survivors, that the whole point, with a different spin on it. And this spin can come from a different metagame or different feature that they serve, effect that doesn't actually fit Vampire Survivors, but would fit different gameplay mechanics. I'm not planning to let go of Vampire Survivors anytime soon. There is still, the community is huge, they want more content. We're going to release a new DLC quite soon. This DLC initially was supposed to be just a little add-on to the Legacy of the Moonspell DLC. And as it's very common for me, I start something really small and it ends up being way too big, and so now it's got its own life. It's going to be called Legacy of the Blood Moon, and players can expect
이것도 콜라보를
a
많이
small
했죠.
DLC with something 8+ characters, 8+ weapons, plus evolutions. But I can also expect a very low price of 80 pence, something along those lines. I'm definitely going to keep updating it for as long as it makes sense, as long as it is sustainable. If anyone wants to stay in touch
잘 풀리면은 진짜 도파민
please
도는
visit
게임이지.
punkolab.com, where you will find a fantastic and useless count up to our next announcement. We have a lot more announcements in the near future, but for now, here's a trailer for the new expansion of Vampire Survivors, Legacy of the Blood Moon.
Legacy of the Blood Moon.
Unscrupulous beings consumed by ambition. A cautionary tale or a story better left untold.
또 새로운 그 뱀파이어 IP로 만든 거 보여주나 그러면?
Then just take my hand. The blood of malice ensnared the night shadows, and by unholy communion a macabre dance began.
Blood Moon.
As all dawns and twilights of the world paint the moon red, reality shatters and insanity ensues.
끝없이 도는데?
Ashtart found the immortality she sought, but only in the flesh, her soul taken as a toll by the abyss. As he kept staring at the shadow of the comet, Sargon eagerly paid for its gifts.
뭐냐?
Until there was no humanity left to give. At the top seat of power, Baal was so high he couldn't reach anyone anymore, and eternal solitude
뭐냐?
turned into eternal madness.
정신없어.
Legacy of the Blood Moon, an accidental Vampire Survivors expansion from Punkle. Coming soon.
뱀서 카드 게임만
Prepare your
해야겠다.
wish list because Vampire Survivors Legacy of the Blood Moon is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
Now, here is another, wait for it, world premiere. And it
World
pertains to one
premiere.
of last year's truly best games. Let's check it out.
예, 기대하고 있다고요.
Entry 3452, 2 days until sunrise. Mission scientist.
그냥 딱 한두 가지만 터트려주면 돼.
If I never wake up
모든
again,
게임이 다 재밌을 거라는 보장은 없어.
the Oasis survives even under the destructive sun. I must go underground. Next entry.
딱 봐도 외계 행성이죠.
If you're still out there by that time, don't give up. I know it's trying to tell us something.
Next cycle, we need to be better.
다음 사이클은 더 좋은 게 필요하다. 할아버지가 주인공이야 그러면? 그건 아니네.
Alex Jordan and Yam Scientist fans rejoice. The Alters is getting a DLC expansion called
그
Last
게임이잖아.
Variable. And I don't need to tell you to wishlist that, do I?
No. And
DLC인가?
now let's take a look at Animo. It's a free-to-play creature collecting RPG.
Oh, important question.
나
Is it full of
저거 뭐야?
adorable little guys? I
아니
really
뭐
like adorable little guys.
I mean, have you seen what's happening on the screen behind you?
Aww. Let's play the trailer.
약간 포켓몬 같은 게임. 몬스터와 포켓몬 그 어두운 거 약간 몬스터팜? 합체했어. 뭐지 약간 노래는 한국 케이팝스럽네. 야, 패럴드가 잘 되니까 이런 류 게임도 많이 나오네. 나 자신이 포켓몬이 된다. 나 자신이 아니모가 된다. 이번 연도 세 번째면은 9월 전까지 나온다는 겁니다.
Oh, I can see you're itching to explain this next one, Troy.
It's just a little rash.
You can get a cream for that.
So this is Cordora. It is the 4-player psychological horror game that opened the Spring Showcase back in March. Cool thing is, it's got enemies that mimic your friends just to freak you out.
And the developers are back with a closer look at gameplay.
That's right. How did you know that? Maybe you're not Alex after all. Tell me something that only Alex would know. You can't prove that. Okay, she's real. Roll the trailer. Now.
It's a simple job.
Dude, shut up!
For men with nerve. They may be your crew. But inside the maze, don't trust anything they say.
Harry?
이것도 공포 게임 나왔네.
Weird. Harry? Mike? Wait, they're roses.
Mike? I found the radio.
Cool. I'm here with Harry.
공포 게임 하는데 왜 이렇게
The night will twist your words.
All right. Keep straight. You'll find Mike.
And take your body.
Where are you? Mike, is it you? They're roses. Are you all right? Joe? I'm here with Harry. Oh, crap.
To hunt you down.
Hello? Hello, Joe? Joe?
For you see, I won't let you go.
Cordura is coming soon to PC and PlayStation, and what do you know? Here's our next game. It's called ChronoScript: The Endless End.
It's an action-adventure game where you play as an editor trapped inside a never-ending, self-writing manuscript. Kind of like what developers feel like working with me.
스시막
You
게임이네.
arrived earlier than expected. Welcome to my writing room. You must forgive me for breaking our promise. The manuscript is still incomplete.
뭐야.
My dear editor, I must return to my scripts. I do hope you enjoy what lies beyond the end of this endless story.
그렇게 와닿지 않네요.
ChronoScript: The Endless End is coming to PC and PS5 in fall of 26. So write it down now on your wish list.
All right, now we've got a world premiere coming at you.
오케이, 월드
This
프리미어.
one is a psychological horror game where you rebuild the memory of a lost child.
메모리 업으로 로스트 차일드. 아, 여름이라 그런지 공포 게임들이 많은 느낌?
Told you I was gonna fix it. Are you there?
뭐야, 벌레가 말을 해.
That was your first look at Impermanence, coming to PC in 2027.
And if you're hungry for more amazing games just like that one, stay tuned after the Exodus extended gameplay reveal at the end of the show for the return of FGS Live from Los Angeles.
Our hosts are in the City of Angels to bring you all the latest news from the summer gaming events, as well as some of those wonderful world premiere trailers you love so much. In fact, here's a little teaser.
1년 전에
of what
월드
you can look
프리미엄이
forward to.
엄청 많았던 걸로 알고 있는데.
Hey there, I'm Jules Gill, one of your hosts of FGS Live from LA. Stay tuned immediately after the Future Games Show and Exodus extended gameplay reveal for more world premieres, demo drops, and maybe even a cheeky surprise.
You heard them. Make sure you stick around after the Exodus extended gameplay reveal for FGS Live from Los Angeles, hosted by our very own Amy and Jules.
We do love them.
We
you
do love
guys
them.
break a leg. Right now, let's get back into the games with a closer look at The Lift, a supernatural handyman simulator inspired by the SCP Foundation.
Hello, Future Games Show. I'm Ivan from Fantastic Signals, and I'm here to tell you more about our upcoming supernatural handyman simulator, The Lift. The Lift is an immersive story-driven first-person simulator where you play as an engineer on a mission to investigate and restore a massive research facility abandoned after a mysterious catastrophe. From day one, it was paramount that The Lift feels really good to play. All interactions with the world are built to be extremely tactile, so it's not just about what you do, it's about how you do it, how it feels to pull, push, rotate, switch, clean, screw in, click, tune,
재밌어 보인다.
tighten. All these engineering verbs are at the very core of the gameplay loop, and every action is
저 이런
elevated
강박
through
있긴 해요,
responsive
근데.
animations, fine visual effects, crispy audio design to deliver an almost ASMR-like experience.
정리 게임이다. 정리 게임.
You'll be repairing a variety of things in the lift. We divide repairs into 3 categories. The first one is basic mechanical or cosmetic repairs. Changing light bulbs, fixing a crooked chair,
형광대도
or patching the
갈고.
walls. Simple, but always satisfying. The second category is electrical devices. We have developed an ecosystem of electrical and mechanical components that you can assemble. You can find, craft, and unlock many different parts used to bring the machinery back to life.
크래프트.
All devices are connected to the electrical grid, and sometimes you will need to reroute power from one point to
야,
another.
이거는 좀 꼴리는데 나한텐. 저 이 게임 힐링 게임처럼 할 수 있을 것 같아요.
Open-ended sandbox systems that you'll need to master by improvising and thinking outside the box. The third category is what we call boss devices. These are large, multi-step projects that are even more complex and usually involve multiple machines and environmental repairs. Like, for example, the interdimensional antenna. You will fix its subsystems and will be tuning its settings to get the signals you need for your adventure. And of course, there will be a massive payoff at the end of the repair. Each floor has its own boss device. Some will be unveiled in the upcoming months. Some you'll have to uncover yourself when the game launches. The Lift is launching on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox in 2027. If you're interested, please add the game to your wishlist. And if you want to help us shape this adventure, sign up for a closed playtest on Steam for a chance to play the newest in development build.
The Lift.
The playtest begins on June 14th. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
근데 2027년에 나오네.
The Lift is coming to PC in 2027, but you can and should wishlist it right now on Steam.
Our next game is technically a theme park simulator, but there is a morbid catch.
Oof. Never-ending coasters? Salty fries?
My
expensive
Cannibal
bottled water?
Family.
Not quite. The owners are trying to eat the guests.
Oh, that's a new one. Here's wow, My Cannibal Family.
Did you hear the mob dumped one of their own in this goo?
Not just that. I heard a flesh-eating creature crawled out of it.
Huh? 고객이 그냥 사람 죽이는 게임인데요?
My Cannibal Family is a cooperative theme park simulator with a terrifying twist, and it's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2027.
And here's a dark fantasy extraction game where you team up or go solo to take down enemies corrupted by the blood of the
Mistfall
gods.
Hunter.
This is Mistfall Hunter.
이거는 소울류 게임 같기도. 아닌가? 7월 29일.
Set a reminder for July 29th when Mistful Hunter lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Right, I think it's time for our next Ones to Watch deep dive. Troy?
Indeed it is. And here is an exclusive interview with Saber Interactive about Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival.
일단 봅시다. 헬레이저.
Hi, I'm Anthony Default from Saber Interactive, and I'm the narrative director on Hellraiser Revival. The backstory for the player character Aiden is that he's this guy who has his entire life been consumed with yearning. From an early age, he's sought out crime, drugs, sex, danger in order to feel more, to experience more. By the time we meet him, he's met a kindred spirit, his girlfriend Sunny, and the two of them have entered this infernal spiral into depravity.
You crave what we offer. Your desire.
여기서 도대체 헬레이저는 무슨 역할이지?
In the game, you'll use this mysterious puzzle box artifact called a configuration to wield the powers of hell, to burn, penetrate, slash, rip apart your enemies. And also, it's a puzzle box, so you can manipulate it yourself to solve puzzles and ultimately save yourself and your girlfriend from the powers of hell. It was incredibly dear to
제가
us
이 영화를 안
to
봐가지고
stay true to the Hellraiser franchise when doing this work.
공포 영화는 잘
So
안
we
봐요.
went back to the first and second movie and to the novella that he initially wrote that it was all based on, The Hellbound Heart. Tried to kind of blinker other influences out, and we just studied those until we found what really resonated with us.
Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
So in the game, the force of opposition that you'll be fighting is broadly on two sides. So on the first side, you have this cult that's obsessed with the Cenobites and with trying to create their own Cenobites on Earth, ones that they can control and use in order to essentially grant themselves infinite pleasure. So this cult, they're trying to find a way to advance their goals, and to do so, they need this Genesis configuration that you're wielding. You need the Genesis configuration to complete your bargain and try and get Sunny's soul.
원래 이런 류의 그런 거 같은데 헬레이저가
So these are beings who have
되게
used
자극적이게
configurations themselves in the past, and in most cases have been like interred into the labyrinth where they've been tortured for some sort of eternity.
일단 판타지
and
계열
who are
호러는
now
맞는 것 같아요.
released by the actions of the Genesis configuration and are seeking you, thinking that you're their way out, you're their way to freedom. So they're these depraved, decrepit souls who are desperately trying to kill you and take what's yours. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. We've got plenty more to show you throughout the year, so stay tuned.
근데 한번 해봄직 하지 않을까?
Or you can follow us on social media, where Pinhead himself will often be in the replies. Thanks for watching, and take pleasure in the rest of the show.
It calls to you. Make your devotion known.
Clive Barker's Hellraiser Revival is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year. So go pin it onto your wish list.
Because of the pin, got it.
Yeah.
Well, it is time for another world premiere, and this one is a
코스믹
medieval
호러.
Metroidvania starring a
어쨌든
plucky little
월드
snail.
프리미엄 한번 볼게요. 달팽이다. 걷는 건 느린 거 같은데요? 아니네, 빠르네. 달팽이가 구를 수가 있네. 베드로트. 이게 월드 프리미엄.
Deadroot is coming soon to PC and Xbox.
Drop the devs a wish list to show your support, and you may as well keep that Steam tab open because we've got another great game up next.
And this one is The Road of Dust and Sorrow, a pixel art survival horror game inspired by Silent Hill.
이것도 공포 게임 같나? 이것도 코스믹 호러네.
The Road of Dust and Sorrow is coming to PC and consoles in 2026. Okay. Our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining
Tomb
Are
Raider.
you seriously going to intro this one whilst I'm standing right beside you?
My bad.
Our next game was revealed late last year and is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's 1996 adventure. Lara, played by yours truly, will visit the jungles of Peru, the ancient ruins of Greece, and much, much more. Here's the team behind the game to dive deeper into Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis.
Hard woman to track down.
이거는 봤던 거라서.
Well, you found me.
Hi, I'm Hao Cicada, game director at Crystal Dynamics. Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis is a stunning reimagining of Lara Croft's debut adventure. We've taken the legendary 1996 game and completely reimagined it from the ground up, with jaw-dropping visuals, modern gameplay, and a few new surprises. All while honoring the spirit of the original. Players will explore these extraordinarily dangerous worlds that have been lost to time. We're talking jungles of Peru, crumbling ruins of Greece, and the deserts of Egypt. Every location is packed with ancient artifacts and hidden secrets. Whether you are a longtime fan or someone picking up a Tomb Raider game for the very first time, this is the definitive way to experience the adventure that started it all. Tomb Raider pioneered 3D exploration back in 1996. With Legacy of Atlantis, we really wanted Lara's traversal to feel distinctively hers. It's precise, it's athletic, and deeply connected to the environments she's exploring. This is Lara at the top of her game. She's come through the Survivor era, emerged as a confident, accomplished adventurer, and you see that in how she moves. The swan dives, the handstands, the acrobatic flourishes, they're all expressions of her character, and it's a lot of fun to watch it, but it's even more fun to play. It's important for us to distinguish that this isn't a remake. A remake rebuilds what already exists with modern technology. Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis goes further than that and truly reimagines the debut game, all while keeping its soul intact. Environments are larger, iconic moments like Lara's battle against the T-Rex are transformed into epic gameplay encounters on a cinematic scale. The puzzles in Legacy of Atlantis are really satisfying. You're manipulating water flow, redirecting light beams, you're activating pressure plates, deciphering ancient symbols, all of it to unseal secrets that have been locked away for centuries. Every solution requires you to piece together what you've uncovered and think creatively in how to do it. And then obviously there's combat, which you've got Lara's iconic dual pistols, plus some other weapons that you can unlock along the way. This is the legendary adventure fans remember, reimagined in ways that weren't possible 30 years ago, with some new surprises. Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis launches on February 12, 2027. It comes out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, and Nintendo Switch 2. You can pre-order the game now. From the bottom of my heart and the rest of the development team, we cannot wait for everyone to experience this. Thank you so much.
Some legends are destined to be retold.
Let the legend come back to life.
I see what you did there.
Because the thing that I've...
Yeah, you
I
made
was
it about you.
Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2
이거
on February
재밌을라나?
12th, 2027.
Which is 2 days before Lara's birthday. And if it's not on your wish list already, then this is me, Lara Croft, asking you nicely to add us.
근데 아직까지는 건질만한 게 없습니다.
Seen it.
이번 게임 쇼에서.
Okay, so yesterday we learned about the next game from the creator of Assassin's Creed. It's called
마녀
1666
이거
Amsterdam.
이것도 한번 해보고 싶긴 한데.
Back from the dead,
마녀
baby,
게임
and it
한번
does
해보고
look
싶긴 해요.
amazing.
Now, I'm sure you've all seen the reveal trailer by now, but if you're keen to learn more, here's an exclusive
저 게임
gameplay
배경이
feature from the
마녀
team at Panache
사냥
Digital.
당할 당시의
Enjoy.
마녀 그
It all began with magic.
관점이라는데.
In ancient times, the earliest human tribes would periodically gather in a sacred place. One of these tribes, the Zandaris, was entrusted with an ancient form of magic along with the duty to pass it on to those deemed worthy to bear it. But this gift came at a cost. The very magic meant to elevate humanity instead corrupted it. Those who received it were changed. And those who bestowed it had to learn how to take it back. Step into the role of Noah, heir to a long line of Zandaris, as she's about to become the Collector. She will not be alone. A choice must be made. One that will stand by her side throughout the journey. Together, they form the Union. Together, they must preserve the balance of the world.
1666 Amsterdam is coming soon to PC, but you can wishlist the game and play the prologue on Steam after the show.
But we do still have one more great game to show you.
If you've been holding out for a spiritual successor to the Mass Effect games, which I know a thing or two about, you need to know about Exodus, the planet-hopping sci-fi RPG coming to PC and consoles early next year.
Now, the dev team, Archetype Entertainment, is made up of a bunch of ex-BioWare talent, including Drew Karpyshyn, who is the writer of the first 2 Mass Effect games, and Knights of the Old Republic. So you know it's got the juice.
The team over in Texas have put together an extended gameplay reveal led by the game's director, Chris King.
That is coming up next, but you should stick around after for our sister show, FGS Live from Los Angeles.
Right then. The time has come, the walrus said. I've been Alex Wilton-Regan.
And I have been Troy Baker. And this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2026. Oh, you nailed that.
Good.
Which means it is time for you, my dear friends, to enter the world of Exodus.
Enjoy.
이거 싱글 게임이라고 하는데 에일리언이랑 약간 비슷한데? 생김새 크리처가?
Hey everyone, I'm Chris King, game director on Exodus.
Chris King.
In Exodus, you play as a traveler, venturing on dangerous missions deep into space, in search of powerful alien remnants that can save your dying homeworld. You'll journey to deadly planets, derelict ships, and the remains of lost worlds.
근데 재밌어 보인다.
While using your wits and teamwork to survive the terrifying creatures that try to stop you.
찜해놔야겠다.
Along the way, you'll choose who to fight beside, who to fall for, and who to leave behind. You play as June Aslan, a lowly salvager living on the outskirts of Leiden. This is where his story begins, alongside his awakened friend Houston.
June, hey, come on.
Houston?
I'm here. Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
주인공이 좀 얼빵한데?
June was orphaned from a once powerful family. He has a unique and mysterious genetic trait that lets him interact with ancient celestial technology. And it's this trait which might be the key to saving your home planet.
Shit. It really works.
Salvage your stream.
You'll be able to customize your June as a male or female with several options to adjust your appearance. At the start of the game, you'll also choose your character's initial alignment, either a virtuous paladin or an ambitious immortal.
Drop your weapons. Get on the ground. Lev, don't be stupid. They've got a combat mech. Drop your weapons now.
These choices will shape your character
아, 이거
and change how
그거구나.
the world responds to you.
선택할 수 있는 거. 약간 스타필드 느낌도 나고요. 이런 거 보니까.
Let's check out some work-in-progress gameplay so you can get a feel for the systems, storytelling, choices, and characters that make up Exodus. The first two companions you meet are Elise and Tom. Elise is an impatient mech pilot that loves to blow stuff up and leans into brute force. Tom is an experienced traveler who helps teach June the ropes. He tends to be more cautious and provides June with moral perspective.
폴아웃 만든
Let's
회사가
join them
어디지?
as they start a new salvage mission.
All loaded up?
Gears in storage. My lovely suit. Good to go.
Where's Tom?
베데스다.
Last minute prep. Or drinking. Probably both.
Does he do that often? Drinking right before a job?
Man's got his vices, but he gets shit done, okay? Nothing else to say.
Good. You made it. Let's hop on.
Throughout your journey, you'll team up with a diverse crew of companions, like Salt, an awakened octopus.
We got your back, June. You too, Salt.
Not necessary. If you die, I leave. Contract void.
Wow. You don't mince words, do you?
It's an Octo thing. You'll get used to it.
All right. Time to move out.
You'll also meet other interesting characters, like the mysterious Cece Orlev, voiced by Matthew McConaughey.
Howdy, friend. Strange times we find ourselves in. Named Cece Orlev.
In this scene, Cece helps out June by giving him a recycler upgrade. With the new modification added, let's see how we can put it to good use in combat.
UI도 깔끔한데?
Jim, what's it look like in there?
A lot of mercs. But I think I can thin a few of them out without being seen.
We got your back, June. Things go bad? We'll kick in that door and come running.
How you engage the enemy is up to you. In this encounter, June has to deal with a deadly turret, along
뭔가
with
좀 많이
Lycan,
섞여 있다,
the
그래도.
leader of the Fire Eaters. He's heavily protected, and things could get out of hand.
포커스기도 하고 이거
Let's
보니까
use this new recycler mod to stealthily take out some enemies.
표식을
and make
남긴다는
things a
거잖아,
bit
저렇게.
easier.
헤드샷.
Next,
은신.
let's use the scramble cloak to sneak up on some enemies.
암살. 헤드샷.
This turret is protected with heavy armor. Let's toss a thruster grenade to deal massive damage.
바로 극딜. 컷. 나머지 다섯 마리 보이고요. 6마리, 밑에 7마리. 우리 팀인가 저거? 오, 함정. 나이스. 저기 많은 거 아닌겨. 두나 걸렸네. 컷.
Awesome. That did the trick.
오, 약간
Now catch up to the team,
액션
having
괜찮은
made
것
it to the
같기도.
salvage. However, rival mercenaries have already staked their claim.
Gotta hand it to you. Never thought you pricks would make it this far. Too bad you reached the end of the road.
We're just getting started.
Making it past your friends was a breeze. I hope you're more of a challenge.
We've got control of the auto cannon. How's that for a challenge?
Okay, that is going to be difficult.
June and team have managed to push through the enemy defenses to the control room and now face a pivotal choice.
June, time to do your thing.
I'm in. Taking the guns offline now.
Wait. This is a control room, right?
이 게임이 좀 기대작인가봐. 좀 길게 보여주네.
Whoa, hold on. There could be dock workers and maintenance crew in there. We can't just vent the airlock.
Fuck that. We're gonna walk up there to verify who's a merc and who's a zealot dock worker who might just kill us on sight anyway?
하지 말지.
Tom's right. We can't be reckless when lives are at stake.
But you don't mind putting our lives at risk?
I'd rather die in a fair fight than risk killing a single innocent bystander.
Whatever. I could use some more target practice anyway.
호감도 시스템도 있네.
Let's move. We've given the mercs too much of a head start already.
As you travel across the cluster, you will hear stories of those who have been affected by time, like Tom's account of why he can never go home.
You know the strangest part of being out here?
Years have already passed on Leiden.
Exactly. Spend a few hours on this world, a few days, a few weeks. It's all the same for the people back home.
In between missions, you'll journey back to Persepolis, your primary hub and a major city on Leiden for both humans and Awakened.
Good morning, afternoon, I forget. Regardless, nice to meet you.
You forget?
Ah, you're doing the thing. The elephant
코끼리.
forgot something. Is it better or worse if I notice or not?
Here, you'll embark on new missions, experience how your choices shape the world around you, and meet new companions, like Phaedra Nath, a genius scientist and technician who's eager to help.
Oh, I'm sorry. The lights, you need them, don't you?
And you don't?
No. The eyes, they don't work. So I built my own. Spectrum's different. External light sources are irrelevant, but it's close enough to what you would call, sight. Impressive. The rot's grown vicious, and it's only getting worse. People call it radiation, decay, but it's so much more than that. It rewrites celestial programming. Intelligently, adaptively.
Intelligently? Like it's alive?
이 게임 좀 볼륨이 큰가 보네.
Facing
이 정도로 보여주는 거
extinction due to a
보니까.
celestial virus called the rot. You'll need to travel across the Centauri cluster in search of a possible cure. Phaedra's grandfather was a legendary traveler named Elijah Nath. He left Leiden to investigate the rot before disappearing decades ago. You travel with Phaedra to a planet called Sang, hoping to find some trace of his discoveries.
꽤나
I
기대작인가
must
보네.
thank you for this opportunity, June, for allowing me to be part of this.
No point in waiting around. Next stop, Sang.
Sang is a rocky exoplanet covered in a sulfurous atmosphere. You'll need to traverse across the deadly terrain to discover the ancient ruins where Elijah's ship crashed.
Oh, wow. Not a dead moon at all. Okay, there were celestials here once. How remarkable.
Along with Phaedra, we've decided to bring Salt. Her long-range sniper rifle and abilities that specialize in confusing enemies should come in handy.
Limestone deposits on those rocks in the center of the lake. If I can get there, I should be able to make a path across.
Right, perfect. I suppose we'll just, wait, here. Sang has always been extremely volatile. Completely unideal for civilization, even during the age of the detonator. Incredible. Your induction clearly shapes the limestone itself, but what dictates the extent?
다리를 만드는 장치.
Questions and possibilities.
이 게임도 적당한 퍼즐, 적당한 파밍, 적당한 액션, 적당한 암살 이런 게 다 두루 갖춘 약간 외계 게임?
moon, but they never reported anything of interest. The ones that survived, anyway. Of course, there have always been rumors in certain
즐길만 할 것 같은데.
one of the detonator factions may have hidden caches of treasure here. What kind of ghost is that?
진짜 다양한 크리처.
I'd wager it's not friendly.
뭐야? 컷. 뭐지? 이 로봇도 아닌 크리처.
The number of ghosts is not decreasing.
저 체력 낮은 애는 암살 가능한데? 그리고 위에서 아래로 암살 가능? 가능. 헛! 안 들켰다고 이걸? 아이!
Interesting. That door is also celestial. It looks like... Yes. Yes, this is definitely Truth Seeker architecture. I might be able to use my drone to open this door. Shall I try?
호감도 올랐어.
Is an incredible discovery, you know? So little of Sang has been explored.
퍼즐이다.
Because it's, you know, so hostile. But now we can confirm that the Detonator Celestial did have a presence here.
During missions, June will discover ancient technologies that upgrade his gauntlet,
고대
a powerful artifact passed down to him from his father. Once upgraded, it unlocks new possibilities for both traversal and combat.
Any idea what this is?
I can't decipher it, but clearly this artifact was held in great reverence. June, be careful. A celestial technology can affect human bodies in unexpected ways.
가뒀어.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. It took me by surprise. I've never felt anything so powerful. Let's see if this gets us past that bramble.
Here we see June acquiring Glance, a powerful new gauntlet ability that can pierce and destroy bramble, a byproduct of the rot.
약간 가드버 생각도 나네 이거 보니까.
After pushing deeper into Sang, they learn a shocking truth. Phaedra's grandfather is still alive and guarding a terrible secret.
You were warned. I told you to turn back. I told you there was nothing here for you but death. You've seen too much now. Stupid, stubborn children.
Elijah has unleashed a corrupted and extremely powerful war machine on the team.
보스다. 고스트 캐논이래. 뭐야? 아, 저쪽만 공격이. 저 뚜까리 열어야 돼. 오, 방벽 세우는 거 좋은데? 그리고 이 게임이 좋은 게 내가 좋아하는 원거리가 들어있어가지고. 뒤편에 야! 컷. 이런 오브젝트를 다 사용할 수 있다는 게 좋은데? 오. 데미지 까이는 거 봐. 아. 네, 총알이 달긴 하네. 뚜까지 열었어. 붕. 화난다. 아니네, 죽었네.
With the construct defeated, June and Phaedra
야,
must
저거 왜
now
안 먹어?
confront Elijah, hoping to persuade him to share the secrets contained in Sang. Without this information, Leiden will be destroyed by the rot.
This place is forbidden. I warned you not to come here.
Throw away your legacy.
Phaedra! Elijah, please. Whatever you are afraid of, the answer isn't more bloodshed.
I need a promise. A solemn oath. I cannot stop you from claiming the secrets of this world. But my dynasty will be no part of this.
Elijah, what are you doing?
The Nath bloodline ends here, my child. With me and with you. I will take our dynasty to the grave rather than allow it to fall to the sway of Orion's spawn.
I don't want to kill you. Drop your weapon and this doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
But my dynasty ends here.
자식아! 안 돼!
This has been
나는
a
저
small
선택지
peek
안
into the
골라야지.
larger world of Exodus. We're in the final stretch of development now, and we'll be sharing more details all the way up to launch.
야, 이 게임 재밌겠다.
In the meantime,
재밌어 보인다.
wishlist on your favorite platform now and become a traveler today.
약간 주인공이 점점 먼치킨화 돼가는 것도 좋거든요, 제가. 일단 하나 건졌네. 게임쇼마다 한두 개씩만 건지는 게 목표입니다. 어차피 엑스박스도 그 패스 사면은 PC에서도 할 수 있고 콘솔 제약이 이제 사라졌다 이 말입니다. 소리 리얼한데? 배그야? 터미널 워. 가차 없이 죽이네. 이거 1인칭 멀티게임 아니면 하는데.
The show. That was Terminal War, and this is FGS Live from LA. My name is Jules.
And I'm Amy. And over the next 30 minutes, we're going to be bringing you even more exclusive trailers, developer interviews, and of course, a wee sprinkling of world premieres.
Now, as we travel this road together, don't forget that we've got a Steam page that's got a curation of all the games featured across both showcases, and of course, you can wishlist them all right now.
Up next, it's an exciting reveal for Belle's Fanfare, the viral sensation.
뭔 게임?
Oh man, I can't believe how good Belle's Fanfare looks. I will be putting every notification bell on that I can because 2027 cannot come soon enough.
Next, we're off to the action-packed world of Alkahest to take a look at the game's physics engine in action.
뭔 게임이지 이거는?
Alkahest is bringing brutal combat to the table, and thanks to its physics-based chaos, it's probably going to be flipping it too.
Yeah, and I think that we are just plain flipping excited about it. Up next, let's take a sneak peek at the PC gaming show, which is upcoming very soon, and also will contain a teaser for a game that I know you are all incredibly excited for.
컨트롤 같은데?
My name is Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director for Control Resonance. We hope you enjoyed this small teaser. Tune in tomorrow for the PC gaming show for the full reveal.
야 이거 재밌어 보이긴
The PC
한다.
gaming show will be going live tomorrow on the 7th of June at these times here, meaning that is a full weekend of gaming content from us all. Aren't you lucky?
Aren't you just? Up next, we're digging holes and filling them with crops and bodies. Here's a developer interview with the minds behind the upcoming farming sim with a murder mystery twist, Grave Seasons.
6월 15일까지 이거 3,990원에 판매하고
I
있네.
am the narrative director and co-founder at Perfect Garbage Studios, and we are creating Grave Seasons, our murder mystery farming simulator. In Grave Seasons, you not only have to grow your farm, build your relationships, but also figure out who the supernatural serial killer in town is going to target next. And as you play through, as you learn these killer's patterns, the year comes to an end, and as you start again, a different supernatural serial killer will be active at the start of the game. We essentially have a campaign for each killer, so they're fully scripted, fully unique storylines. It's a limited pool, but each time you start a new year in Ashen Ridge, we ask you to sort of re-enter town, and a different killer will be active. We do want dating and romance to be really well integrated into the world, so you potentially could end up romancing the killer who's active. But as you romance, you'll learn more and more about these characters, delve into their backstories, and if you're romancing the killer, that same NPC's romance storyline will be different than if you've romanced them when they are not the killer. And your task isn't necessarily to catch them. You're not a cop. You're not a narc, really. Your job is to protect who's next if you want to. So you can craft and forage and find different ways of protecting the next potential victim from the killer if that's what you want to do. Or if you want to just watch chaos reign, you can do that too. So we can't say exactly how many killers there are right now, but what I'll say is that we do track and understand how much chaos you've sown in town. The game is paying attention to the choices you make or don't make, and the world changes as a result of those choices. I'm truly most excited for the first moment that a player decides to investigate a crime scene or to poke at the after effects of a murder. I think that that's a moment that really sets Grave Seasons apart and makes it clear that this is both a cozy game and also a horror game at the same time. And that moment of discovery and following clues and tracking down these leads is something that I'm really excited for players to get to
근데 이
experience.
게임이
Again, you
몇 번
aren't
나도
playing
트레일러를
a cop or
보긴
lead
했는데
authority figure in this game. So all you can do is follow clues and investigate these leads as you find them in the world. As each killer
뭔가
progresses
애매해.
outside of murder scenes and outside of these attack scenes, whether you've prevented it or not, things will change in the world. NPCs' homes will change. The potential victims' homes will change. There might be different leads that will draw you to different spaces in town. Our writing team are huge horror fans, and so we're always going to try and sneak in little references and little hints for folks who have a keen eye out for that kind of thing. In-game, I will say that between playthroughs, there might be little secrets that you can uncover
근데
as
낚시도
you
가능하네.
play more and more in Ashen Ridge as well, too. If you love the interpersonal dynamics of older farming sims like Harvest Moon, but you also love deeply written and sort of heartfelt character stories, you'll love Grave Seasons. We really want people to get invested in the characters and also in the world.
결국 이 게임은 스타즈밸리 같이
have a demo coming soon.
팜-
Can't say the exact
파밍-
date yet, but keep an eye out for that. Grave
그런
Seasons
게
is
아니야.
coming
그냥
to PC,
농사하는
Xbox,
게임이 아니라
Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation.
스토리 게임이란
Feel free to
말이지.
wishlist us on Steam. Check us out.
Thanks so much to the team at Grave Seasons for giving us that terrifying peek
어?
behind the turnips
여기 거기
at their
아니야?
scary yet wholesome project.
Up next, I think it's time for our first world
GTA
premiere,
5에서
right? Take a
나왔던
look.
월드 프리미엄 롱맨이다. 롱맨.
Gemini X.
제미나이는
Mega Man fans the world over are going to be
제미나이는 그건데
rejoicing with the reveal there of Gemini X. I mean, it's got robots,
AI
it's got sci-fi action, and it is
챗봇인데
slick and stylish to boot.
While we cool down from the LA sun and that spicy world premiere, here's some back-to-back trailers for amazing games that are heading your way very soon.
야 근데 이런 게임 보기에 되게 편하다. 별로 색감이 쨍하지가 않아서 좋은데.
Hi, I'm Nori, and you are test subject T33T0. I'm gonna call you Tito.
스폰지밥에서 나왔던 그
Together, we're gonna take the world back from a bunch of nasty shadows. And
비눗방울맨
we're gonna
같아.
save my lost baby Michaels. Your perfect design allows you to absorb the essence of everyday objects, giving you super cool powers. You'll need to look cute as heck while doing it. And you can even bring a friend to help if you want. You in?
티토. 아 포탈 같은 거 나왔네. Paradoxical.
That was VED Recure, Tito, and Paradoxical for you to chew on, and they're all available to wishlist right now.
Now, speaking of mouthfuls, our next game puts you in the rather horrible position of being a dentist performing operations on monstrous sharks. Sharks who might not be that pleased about having their teeth pulled.
프리미엄도 하나
Yikes.
껴있네.
This is Shark Dentist.
이와 상어 이빨 치료해주는 게임. 메스. 상어 이빨.
Oof, as they say, a harpoon a day.
마취를
keeps
계속
the
갈아줘야 돼.
Sharks in your dentist's office away.
No one says that.
Fair enough. Shark Dentist is coming soon, so wishlist it right now if you like the look of it.
Now, from tooth to horrible truth now, and that is that the orcs in our next game, well, they're flat out broke. This is Don't Kill Them All.
뭐지? 이거 재밌을 것 같아.
Dirty, smelly, and desperate to kill. Surely these orcs have got some competition with Jules. You can wishlist Don't Kill Them All right now, and there's also a free demo on Steam.
Thank you, Amy, for those powerfully hurtful words. But thankfully, though, I can scrub that insult
턴제
from my mind
전술이네.
with our next game because it's time to chat to the developers behind
근데
the one
한국어
and
지원은 안
only
해요.
Power Wash Simulator 2.
Ooh.
Power Wash Simulator 1 exceeded our expectations. Really, really happy with the reception that it got. It led us to make the sequel as well, Power Wash Simulator 2. And what we're looking to do at the moment is expand that further. So we've got a lot of amazing paid DLC coming out with incredible collaborations. But we're also going to be releasing free jobs alongside those that expand the story of Power Wash Simulator itself and the universe that it is within. So in Power Wash 1, we had these free jobs called the Muckingham Files, and these are all contained within the town of Muckingham. In Power Wash 2, now that we're covering the whole county, we're calling the bonus jobs the Caldera Chronicles. So with the Caldera Chronicles, the first job that we've already released
재밌어 보이진 않아요,
is
근데
the miniature
갑자기
village,
보니까.
which sort of plays on the idea of you being a giant in a very small town. The next one we're going to be releasing soon is the Bowling Alley, which is set in the 1980s. It's kind of been frozen in time after an
와,
event
진짜
tied to
개더럽다,
the main
근데.
story occurred, and all the decor reflects that era. And we've also added a few interesting little things in there to play with the
철거하고
physics
다시
of the game.
짓고
So
싶을
there's also
정도로
a
더럽다.
bowling alley that you can interact with using your power washer.
볼링
Push the
게임이면
bowling ball down the lane, trying to knock the skittles down. If you were to do that successfully, you can get a little celebratory video on the 80s style TV in the room as well. The next job after that will be a bouncy castle, and here you will be able to jump higher than usual while bouncing around to get to those hard to reach spots. Power Simulator 2 is out now on Steam.
이런 류 게임을 좋아하는 사람들이 꾸준히 있으니까는 2를 내는 거겠죠.
And the Bowling Alley and the Bouncy Castle will be coming later this year.
Thanks to Future Lab for chatting with us and for the reveal of those 2 new levels which are coming our way very soon.
I tell you what, you've got tiny model villages, old bowling alleys. If you chuck a few swans in there, you've got the makings of Hot Fuzz 2, right? Yeah, but anyway, I think it's now time for our next world premiere.
월드 프리미어.
Let's do this by the book. Roger that.
또 4인 그거 나왔네.
I heard it.
래퍼 같은 게임 나오네 또.
Right. No, wait.
hiding? Can we go now?
근데 래퍼 게임이 진짜 잘 만들었는데.
Expendabots is an upcoming extraction title with a cool twist of the fact that your little robot has a tiny 3D printer built onto their backs, meaning they can craft as they go. What's not to love?
Being cursed.
Sorry, what?
You said what's not to love, and I think being cursed would significantly suck the joy out of life.
Well, that's actually not entirely true because our next game, Curse Mark, is all about being cursed and it looks bloody fun as well. Check it out.
Oh.
이것도 로그라이크 같죠 아무래도?
With near infinite ways to tweak your build and customize your loadout, Curse Mark is going to keep roguelike fans engrossed for ages. And it comes to early access on June the 8th.
Indeed, it does. Now, our next game is a little strange, but bear with me in a pretty literal sense here, because Barbarian Saga, the Beastmaster, is all about using the power of animals to overcome huge challenges.
Beastmaster.
Take a look.
뭔 게임이지? 옛날 플래시 게임 같기도 하고. 우와, 맵봐요. 잘
Barbarian
봤습니다.
Saga the Beastmaster is coming to PC, Xbox consoles, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation on September the 9th. So wishlist it now.
Next up, we're about to take a deep dive into the aquatic horror title Dark Mass, who have got a very special announcement for us all.
This place has been buried for centuries.
이것도 심해 호러 게임인가? 이제 다양한 호러 게임들이 나오네. 러브크래프트 느낌도 나고.
I tell you, if I had hair, it would be standing on end right now because that looks
Dark Mass.
horrifying. And you can pre-order the physical edition of Dark Mass for PS5 right now.
From hairless friends, then, to furry friends, in Witchspire you play as a magical being who can tame and befriend enchanting
일단
creatures,
찜은
and then take them into battle with you. Take a look.
For centuries, our worlds were held together, bound by ancient witch spires and those who protected them. But something has broken.
이거 그거다.
A great corruption is spreading. The
마녀
fate of the
게임.
worlds is in your hands.
이것도 멀티플레이어더라고.
time has come, Chosen One. Together, we will stop this darkness.
Witchspire is casting all the right spells on us, and I would not be surprised to see it magic itself onto your wish list by the end of this show.
And speaking of magic, let's continue to pull another banger out of our hats now, and trust me, this is a doozy. Here is a developer interview with the awesome-looking Rayman Legends Retold.
They are docile enough to ride now. Best make haste.
I don't know. How long do these calming biscuits work for?
Can we take some extra? As I said, make haste.
Rayman Legends Retold is an ambitious remake
Rayman이네.
of a current game released in 2013, Rayman Legends. And it's
이것도 소니
extended
스테이트
with,
오브
new
플레이에서
gameplays,
봤습니다.
new levels, new story.
플레이 오브 스테이트에서.
I think it will be for new fans a starting point. You discover Rayman for the very first time with voice acting, with storytelling, with a bit more stakes, with a villain. For fans, I think it's some more of a canon version of the world of Rayman that you will rediscover and that will serve as a basis for the future. So I think that it could serve both for a new audience and returning Rayman fans. The early conversation we had was what's the best way to bring back the franchise with the best possible team, because we did not have a team anymore. Many of the people either left the company, went on another project. Some of them are still part of the core team and beyond Gun and Evil 2 at the moment. So part of the thing was, how can we rebuild a team capable of making Rayman games again? Really quickly, we also defined what could make Rayman Legends a better game if we reinvent it in terms of flow, modernization, etc. And also, we defined really early that we wanted new content. That because it's a game that's not 30 years old or 20 years old like some older remakes, and that's how it led us naturally to a more musical level because they were cool and we made brand new ones. A new entire world, World of the Dead, with a new ability to have more of the platforming that people loved, and brand new levels in terms of gameplay. You know, in Rayman, there's always been some sort of mounts, like the mosquito level in Origin. So quickly, we thought that the dragon, obviously medieval themes, castle, dragons, they were playing a big part in Legends, but always kicking your ass. So we thought, okay, now let's reverse that, and we will use the dragon to kick people's ass. A bit, I would say, Panzer Dragons.
레이맨 뭐
I'm in an exciting ride.
외국에서는 다 알 것 같은데.
Fireballs. I'm gonna blow up stuff. Really quite simple gameplay in a way, but you know, ambitious realization on top.
씨,
The intention
개구리.
of the sixth world, it came from a will also to have a new tonality and a new side-scroll gameplay that were a bit on the more difficult
근데
side.
게임이 어렵다고
And then,
들었거든.
as we were thinking about the new narration, especially introducing a new villain for the IP, that's how it led us to the theme of corruption, that villain that you will see in the trailer, and that guy basically is corrupting all the bosses, but also has took entire control of the World of the Dead, and so basically to kick his ass, you need to go in the World of the Dead, and to survive there, you will use that new ability, the power of light, to face enemies and obstacles, and it's more of really cool platforming gameplay of Rayman Legends in brand new levels. Because they are brand new levels, we can play more with 3D. It's a very strong co-op game. It was one of the very strong pillars of Legends we maintain is the 4-player co-op, and I think it's even better optimized for 2-player co-ops. It's super cool to play with kids or your boyfriend, girlfriend. I think is a very solid offer. So Rayman Legends Retold is coming for all platforms on October 1st, and I'm enthusiastic to have everybody playing it and trying it out. I tell you, this game sparks so much joy that I might actually self-combust. I didn't think it was possible for me to love Rayman Legends anymore, but there we are. Remake one of my favourite games ever with new content and levels.
It looks so good. Up next, we have the sequel to the outstanding Hellcard, unsurprisingly titled Hellcard 2.
헬카드 2.
This lord found his silver spoon was not enough. Extravagance and opulence breed hubris, and hubris breeds rebellion. The queen sends her
야
champions to
근데
convey her regards.
인디 게임이 좀 많이 나온다. 이번 게임 쇼에서.
To dispel his delusions of grandeur, to crush the betrayer. And yet, the Lord still has an ace up his sleeve. Deal with it, or perish.
I absolutely love the fact that the positioning of your party is as important as the attacks and spells that you use there.
Same. And that like folded paper aesthetic? Yes, please.
And I tell you what, you're going to be saying yes, please, to all of these back-to-back trailers that we're going to show you right now.
근데 늘 마지막에 나오는 걸 기대하고 있죠. 핀볼이다, 핀볼.
Hey, Howlers! Here's our Steam demo in 30 seconds. Let's go. Hey! There's fighting! Wow! You can farm! Wow! Saving the town! Hooray! Our demo is available to play right now. With these
그림체는
updates
귀엽다.
coming soon. Skill tree upgrades! Get stronger! Twitch integration update! Oh my goodness, save the buddies! And the best part is, you can check out these updates during Steam Next Fest. Ooh, we did it! Thanks for watching!
아 이거 옛날에 내가 했던 게임 그거랑 비슷하다.
Anyone in there?
컬티스트 오브 더 램인가 그거. 그것도 재밌었는데. 디볼버 게임.
Too quiet.
So all those stories were true.
You also made it back here.
He was right all along.
I suggest you stay out of this.
That was A Pulse, The Rabbit Hole, and Dimhaven, The Lost Source, and you can wishlist them all right now.
Up next, we have a brand new trailer for a game that is taking the world by storm with rave reviews from fans and critics alike. This is Black Jacket.
Blackjack. 신가하는 블랙잭인가?
Show me what you can do.
You never measure up.
I got fun cards. Let's play.
Why do you keep coming back? Nothing good lasts.
Take the coins. You've earned them.
Blackjack Kid.
Well, firstly, it's Blackjack, and secondly, I'm phoning HR. All right.
재밌어
You are
보이는데?
such a grass, honestly. Black Jacket is out now on PS5, PC, Xbox consoles, and Nintendo Switch.
Indeed, it is. Now, you might have noticed this rather fashionable T-shirt that I'm wearing and thought to yourselves, oh, why is he wearing that? Well, I'd love to say it's because I'm a slave to fashion and just love wearing dark clothing on one of the sunniest days here ever in LA, but it's actually because it
저번 달에
pertains
나온
to the
건데.
final game of our showcase and our next world premiere.
Woo! Before we see what that could be, we just want to extend a massive thank you to everyone who took part in the summer showcase and live from LA, to all of you at home for watching.
아,
and
이
the
게임
team
근데
that made
한국어
this
지원
happen.
안 하네.
Indeed, indeed. And if you go over to
개
Steam
같은.
and type in Future Game Show, you can see all of the titles that we've had across both showcases. And why not show the devs some love and wishlist them all, my friends? But as ever, I have been Jules.
I've been Amy, and we'll see you in Cologne in August for our run of shows at Gamescom.
Bye.
Bye.
Gamescom. 끝났나? 마지막까지 월드 프리미엄은 없는 건가? 도망간다. 재밌을라나? 끝났네. 자, 이렇게 해서 퓨처 게임 쇼 다 봤고요. 그나마 괜찮았던 거는 이제 그 길게 보여줬던 그거 그 엑소더스 이거 좀 괜찮아 보였고, 이거 말고도 이제 액바 게임쇼랑 PC 게임쇼 남았으니까 거기서 다시 뵙도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.